What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the garage. I am B with Prey for Snow Auto Detailing, and we are going to have a really good time detailing a monster truck. We've got a 2015 Ram 2500 in bright white with about 134,000 miles. Not very many for a diesel. We are going to detail the interior, which isn't in too rough of shape, and obviously the exterior. On the exterior, there's personal items in the bed. No big deal, but come back here with me and check out skinny. Look at the contamination back here. And of course, because this is bright white, we know that bright white always has a bunch of contamination in it. So we're going to make sure to get it all removed for the customer, and it's going to look beautiful. Also, the garage is a bit of a mess. Have the air conditioner unit, or I guess that's the condensing unit that I talked about a little bit ago. The person that's going to help me install this is coming, I hope, tomorrow. So this may be the last video where I am super nasty. Fingers crossed, right? Let's get to work. I've been testing out the GoPro exterior detailing brush, and I really can't decide whether or not I like the GoPro one more or this Chemical Guys one. This Chemical Guys one has been pretty solid, so I don't know. Maybe they're equals? For wheels and tires, I'm gonna start out rinsing all of this debris off. You can totally tell, check this out. These tires are absolutely wrecked, but it's going to be awesome to transform them. We'll rinse them off, iron remover, Adam's iron remover, and then rinse off again. And we're gonna use Adam's wheel and tire cleaner today out of the Mr. Sprayer from Chemical Guys, and it's going to be an absolute blast. Oh yeah, look at how awesome they look after. Turned out so good. If you are a fan of the channel, and I truly hope that you are, you know I detail a lot of monster trucks. My beautiful bride just barely came out and she mentioned that it was odd to see a truck without a bed liner, and I said, ho 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 ho. This is a bed liner. This is a white bed liner, similar to Rhino lining, just a different color, and it's a little bit smoother than your typical Rhino lining. It could be, nope, Scorpion, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, just thought it was fun. It is new product day in the garage, which is obviously one of my favorite days. Q2 foam, Q2M foam from Geon. This is a pre-wash. I really like the GoPro lift I've been using for a long time, but I wanted to try something else out. You mix this at a ratio of 5:1. We're gonna put it in the foam cannon, so let's go try it out. Hey buddy, you want to do action cam? Well, of course it's going to be a little bit muddy. Yes, I'll be careful. Alright, thanks. Rinsing was an absolute gem. I was shocked at how much mud was underneath there. Not as much as that other ram I did, but still quite a bit. For the washing step, I'm going to use Clean Slate from the Chemical Guys. Put it in my foam cannon as well as my bucket. Then we'll get going on the hand washing step. Y'all know what time it is? It's time to go foam cannon. Before I do the final foam cannon round and then the rinse, I am going to use GoPro Spotless 2.0 and get these emblems clean. We have one more round with the foam cannon, and then we'll rinse and then decontaminate, which is gonna be sick. As I've pretty much talked about the entire detail, I am most excited, maybe out of all things, I am most excited for the Iron Beacon. I am spraying Adam's Iron Remover on the paint. I'm gonna let it hang out, then we'll rinse it off. I don't know if this is the worst, but it's really close to the worst. Usually I save the laps around the vehicle for the very end of the detail, but this is worth at least a little look. To dry, I use what I like to call the hybrid method, where I will get most of the truck dry with this giant towel from the rag company. It's called the Gauntlet. And after this, I will get the Adams Air Cannon, because there are tons of places that the Gauntlet just can't reach. And I'll finish off the drying. One thing that I am absolutely awesome at is detailing. One thing that I'm not awesome at is doing before and after videos for you, my friends. So I'm gonna try really hard before I physically decontaminate. Here is what's left on the tailgate. And there's a couple places that are problematic, but that tailgate was the worst. So now I've done before and I'll film during. Then I'm gonna try really hard to remember to do after and not just move on to the next detailing step. I'm pretty bad with that. The tools I'm going to use for the physical decontamination are clay bar, which is a Chemical Guys medium grade clay bar. I found great success in not marring the paint as long as I'm careful with this clay bar, which is why I'm using it. I'm using Optimum No Rinse as a clay lube and a Chemical Guys microfiber towel to wipe off. honestly, even though after washing the paint really popped, removing that contamination just finished it to where it looks so good. There's a couple little scratches left, but on the whole, it looks incredible. So I gotta know, yo, what's up? Why so many monster trucks? It does seem like I only detail monster trucks, but my customers' cars are important to my customers, and so it doesn't matter what kind of car it is, I'm gonna bring it in and detail it, and it just so happens that I have a bunch of customers that have monster trucks, so here we are. Makes absolute sense to me. Even though it's not perfect, there was a bunch of organic material on the hood, and now look at it. Oh, looks really good. To make the Bond awesome with the paint protection, you need to remove the oils. You can't have bare hands. So we're gonna use GoPro Eraser to remove all the oils, and then we will do the paint protection. Fun anecdote, I did a follow-on or a maintenance wash of a vehicle that I coated when this Adams graphene ceramic spray coating very first came out. It's one of the first ones I did a maintenance wash of it, and I've been totally impressed with the performance. That maintenance wash was super easy. Here we are, ready to move on to the interior. There are cloth seats, dog hair. The lily brushes are going to be so pumped because they obviously love doing work just like I do. So we're going to get everything detailed in here. We will remove all these personal items first, like we always do, and then we'll move on to the vacuuming. Yeah, it's got the fun configuration up front, the 6-seat configuration, where it has the center console, but also a seat, and it looks like it hasn't been used a ton, so it's in really great shape. I mean, the whole truck's in really great shape. I noticed a stain here, and there's one back. Let me get back here. Oh, I dig these. This doesn't look like it's ever been flipped either. It's in like new condition, but here, stain starts here. So this one's gonna be fun to extract. Let's go to work. Look at this tiny, tiny Sasquatch. That is adorable. This will come in the video later. You know it. We'll start the vacuuming with this front driver's side mat. On the rear, when we're working on the inside, because there's not as much debris, we'll start with the lily brush. But on this mat, because of the debris, we're gonna start with the vacuum, lily brush, then we'll carpet clean. Well, vacuum after the lily brush too. So I haven't used that big lily brush a ton. I almost don't like it because it's too big. I really do like this targeted little one though. A little bit more time consuming, but I like the results. I'm not thinking the carpets are going to be amazing extractions simply because there was a lot of surface dust, but that's about it. We're gonna see if there's anything that has penetrated down into the fibers, but this stain I am pumped about. So we have our foaming citrus carpet cleaner from the chemical guys. We'll agitate with the drill brush, and then the Sandia carpet extractor. But I think this stain in particular is gonna be pretty dope. Let's check it out. I've already got the APC out, ready to clean the interior plastics. Just going to grab a microfiber towel. But before I get into the plastic cleaning, I have a favor to ask. It's pretty hard to grow on YouTube, and I obviously want the channel to continue to grow. So if you, Epic viewer, if you are liking the content that I'm making, 1, sub if you're not. 2, share this with anybody that you think would like it. Send it to them via text, through YouTube, whatever way you want to. Just send it to them, have them watch it, help my channel grow. It really does help a ton, and I appreciate everything you do. Let's UV protect the plastics and make them look amazing with GoPro Pearl. To make these windows less, looks like dog licky than they are, we're going to use streak free from the Chemical Guys and a Rag Company microfiber towel, and obviously the tiny, tiny Sasquatch. I think it's super cute. Does anybody remember I don't even remember the year it came out, but the movie The Harry and the Hendersons? Not The Harry, I guess. Harry and the Hendersons. Man, that movie made me giggle. Remember the first time I watched it with my folks when the Sasquatch gets launched off the top of the car. Oh, it made me chuckle. Obviously sad for the faux Sasquatch character, but it was definitely funny. Personal preference at the end of my details, and as a thank you to my awesome customers, I always seal the windshield. Makes for an awesome driving experience. I really like it. Let's make these tires look awesome by dressing them with GoPro Pearl. I would like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, Epic customer, for letting me detail this monster truck. It really was a satisfying detail. I had a really good time. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the results. I am working on showing you the after on all of these things. I showed you the seat up there, and here's how the tailgate turned out. And let's go look at the hood. This truck turned out so good. Loved it. Subscribe, another video, detail that like button, and remember, share this video with somebody. I really want to grow. I need your help. Good night.